Wow, just wow. My best YouTube comment ever. Friends, here's a comment on my video titled "The CD Revival So Wrong on So Many Levels," in which I criticised the compact disc format, which, although fantastic in its time, is now, in my opinion, as much a dinosaur as the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Or maybe the Melosaurus Rex. Here goes. Let's face it, many of these 50-plus-year-old balding men who haven't had a girlfriend for 30 years and whose idea of a fun night in is examining their vinyls for hairline scratches with halogen lamps or policeman's torches and getting a thrill over A1, B1 matrix numbers, etc. It's not about sound quality, as once you get over 50, your hearing starts to decline. It's about trying to buy back their youth. They're like old men driving a Porsche, but sadly, it's too late. You're not hip, you probably never were, so just go and listen to your tedious Dark Side of the Moon and stop boring everyone with your nauseating drivel. Well, I had to reply to that, didn't I? And my reply was, where's my Porsche? The nearest I ever got to that was a test drive in a 10-year-old second-hand 944. Who knew that Porsches could rust and their gears could grind? I didn't buy. So here's my more detailed reply in video, and I hope my commenter is able to comment on this one. Firstly, I don't know whether I'm complimented or not on being estimated as 50 plus. 50 XXL more like. As for being balding, well, facts are facts. And I'm surprised the guy didn't find the colour of my hair more of a point to comment on. Throw me a few sticks and stones on that if you feel like it. I'd love to respond to the issue of my girlfriends over the last 30 years, but I'm sorry, I'm a gentleman, and gentlemen never tell. Now, on to the real point. My videos are all from a pro audio perspective. I graduated to pro audio from hi-fi in around 1978, and I can tell you that before then I was as heavily into hi-fi as I could afford. Not that I would disparage hi-fi enthusiasts now. It's a worthy goal to seek the best sound in your living room that you can possibly get. And the size of my loudspeakers, well, that's possibly the reason that I may or may not have a girlfriend, but I definitely don't have a wife. Look up the WAF factor in the telephone directory if you care. So, looking for hairline scratches with a policeman's torch? No. Clearly the guy didn't see my video about vinyl. I stopped buying vinyl in around 1980, when I first heard that CD was about 2 years away from release. But back in the days of vinyl, I didn't need to look for scratches. I could hear them just fine. Again, I'm not going to disparage vinyl lovers because what's wrong with having a hobby? And vinyl does have one major advantage over any digital medium. I might make a video about that if enough people are curious. And I'm not talking about the sleeve. And on the topic of vinyl as a hobby, yes, I get it, even if I don't want to participate in it. I enjoy watching parallelogram auctions on YouTube. It doesn't personally matter to me what matrix number a disc has, but I admire the diligence of someone who has taken his interest to an amazingly high level. Now, we come to a serious point. Clearly, at my advanced age, my hearing must have declined. But does that mean I shouldn't be interested in sound quality? I've declined physically in all kinds of ways, but my brain is better than ever, in my own opinion. And I demand my right to enjoy anything that I can, as much as I can and as often as I can. And I can tell anyone fortunate enough to still be in their youth that getting older isn't all that bad. And, as the wise prophet said, anyone can get run over by a bus. Old men driving a Porsche? No Porsche. But I said to a passenger in my car recently, what is it about old men and convertible cars? Yes, that does seem to be a thing. And you know what? I just love the feel of the wind blowing in my balding hair. Finally, my commenter does show a bit of insight. I'm not hip and I never was. I'm just lucky, I guess. Okay, that's it for now. I'm off to listen to Dark Side of the Moon, followed by The Who live at Leeds, then maybe a bit of Led Zeppelin 4. And to finish off, see you soon.